Park concierge for additional information.
Yes.
While touring the gorilla house, please refrain from making rude gestures to any of our primate specimens. Thank you. Reserve your tickets now and be the first to ride our Angry Anaconda coaster opening soon at Safari Destination.
Just going to waste otherwise.
You have what it takes to be one of my deputies. Come on, welcome back, partner. You ready? Feeling thirsty? Visit Doc Phosphate Saloon for a free Coca-Cola Wild. It's a fruitin', nootin', good time. Whoa, there. You need to talk to one of the sheriffs first, partner.
Delicious flavor. Just a reminder that Nuka World is not responsible for injuries made by the audience during Cold Clown Podcast. Tokens for the Midway Games are available at any one of the marked token dispensers in Dry Rock Gulch. Parents, don't forget to pick up your child's Nuka Sheriff Star after today's Wild West Stunt Show performance. Yeehaw!
Go talk to one of the sheriffs at the gates first.
Nice being on the move again.
Nuka-Cola Victory.
Paper cuts
Try
in
one
that
today.
corner.
Talk to one of the sheriffs. The fun starts there. Howdy, partners. Welcome to Dry Rock Gulch. Welcome back, partner. You ready for a rootin' tootin' good time here at Dry Rock Gulch?
This whole area is infested with bloodworms and who knows what else. It's not safe.
You must mean the no good outlaws that are coming out of, well, partner, if you're interested in lending a hand.
You're not making any sense.
Processing. Confused or concerned visitor. No need to worry. I am just a friendly,
Sure.
our friendly cowboy person.
All right, tell me what I need to do.
The door to my Mulligan's mine is locked up. I got a spare key in a safe by the theater, but wouldn't you know, you'll need to talk to my three amigos. Doc, Phosphate, One-Eyed Ike, and the Kid. Prove to them you're tough enough to take on the outlaws, and good luck, little doggy. Oh, thank goodness it's the new deputy. You got to help me find her. Giddy-up buttercups have all fled the pokey. You gotta track down and bring back to my corral. Now, giddy-up
Don't
buttercups
forget to stake out
can't
a good
resist
spot for
the
the
taste
mid-top
of
mountain fireworks
Nuka-Cola.
spectacular this
So
evening.
check all
Show
our
starts promptly
refreshment
at 9
stands.
p.m.
What do you say, deputy? Can you help an honest work?
Actually, I really don't want.
Well, I suppose there ain't no harm in it.
Uh-huh.
You look parched there, stranger.
Tours for Star Control are now full for the day. Please speak to a park concierge for additional information.
Wild. The fruit-based flavor with the hospitality is a big deal out here in. I
Uh-huh.
got 3 orders of drinks I need you to deliver. One is
I already took everyone their orders. Don't you remember? You said I did a rootin' tootin' good job, partner.
that does sound like me. All right, here's my part of the
Uh-huh.
Attention guests. If you've lost your hidden cafe glasses, additional pairs can be purchased from any souvenir stand in any of our parks.
So, your deputy. I'm impressed. Let's see how you handle an old-fashioned quick duel. The
boy,
rules
that's a
are
lot of metal.
simple. We'll each walk into the street. I'll count to 3, and then I'll say, draw. First one to hit the other.
Uh-huh. Look, I'm in a hurry. Can we just say I won? I absolutely guarantee no one at Nuka-Cola is going to be upset.
I suppose. Consider here you are.
Attention
Chain on the other side. Got it.
Never thought a reporter could consider themselves a success until someone threatened their life. Me? I'm very successful. They're in our hands anyway. We're not here.
what it takes to be one of my. Did you have fun in Mulligan's mine? Tussle with any bad outlaws?
That mine was the nest for a bloodworm queen. Now that she's gone, this whole area should be a lot safer.
I can't understand a word of what you're saying, but you've been the best deputy this side of the Mississippi. Here, take some souvenir bottle caps courtesy of the Nuka-Cola Janitorial Service Department. You and your friends are welcome in Dry Rock Gulch anytime.
Phantom of the Nuka at the parlor are sold out. Tickets for evening showing are still available. Attention guests. To prevent lid loss, please refrain from leaning over the railings at the Gator Wrestling Show. Thank you.
have important thing? Dead man have important thing?
Tours for Star Control are now full for the day. Please speak to a park concierge for additional information.
Have fun during your time at the park. The mechanical issues of the past have been resolved, so now it's up to you.
Well, there's a
to
classic.
by following a simple rule.
Lost it.
Attention, please. Today's performance of Capio and Bottlette will begin in approximately 15 minutes.
Hey there.
Heads up.
Take a look.
While touring Nuka World, why not try Nuka Grape, Nuka Orange, or Nuka Cherry? Now available at any one of our park concession stands.
Yes.
Attention guests.
What can
If you've lost your hidden Cappy glasses, additional pairs can be purchased from any souvenir stand in any of our parks.
they do? there's anything I can do to lighten the load. No.
Tickets for evening showings are still available. Attention,
alive.
space pilots.
Just let me.
Earth is under attack, and you could be our only hope for survival. Ships are now boarding at Nuka Galaxy.
No.
Attention, please. Today's shoes ruined at the Barnyard Animal Petting Zoo? Pick up a new pair at the Dry Rock Gulch gift shop for only $50. Nuka World is pleased to announce that a small portion of your admission fee will be donated to support our men and women fighting overseas. Attention guests. In case of emergency, anti-venom is available at the exit for the reptile house.
That's in better shape than I expected.
While touring the gorilla house, please refrain from making rude gestures to any of our primate specimens. Thank you. Attention parents. We still have 14 unclaimed children recovered from the funhouse. You can pick them up at the entrance to Kitty Kingdom.
Just here to pick up some supplies, boss.
3 rival gangs
Look
in
alive.
one place and they're not
Shoot.
killing each other? I've never seen anything like it.
Sure, take a peek.
News for you. All those damn robots in the galactic zone no longer a problem thanks to our kick-ass overboss. And the overboss has decided to leave the galactic zone in the hands of the operators.
Unless you're here to take this call off me and set me free, I'll assume you need gun. Ammo here. Don't want to be caught without it.
Supplies of all kind for your journeys across the Commonwealth.
Hey, Aaron.
Here to stock up or just making the rounds?
I'll take a look, sure.
Sure.
Guy selling cannabis.
Guns, ammo. You
A
know the
little
deal.
off.
Let's see what you have.
You got it.
Uh-huh.
Where to? Probably have something you can use. Help yourself.
facility. This is my final recording. I've done something horrible. The thing I created, the thing I called the Gator Claw, they must be destroyed. They can't be tamed. They can't be controlled. Their sheer ferocity is like nothing I've ever seen. And now, the Nuka-Gen replicator is out of control. It's producing them at an alarming rate. Please, somebody, anybody, find my passcode or Dr. Hines. Shut down the replicator before it's too late. And if this recording should reach Dr. Hines, please tell him
have important thing.
Oh, do you smell that?
So it seems like the gator claws, the monsters, are coming from an animal cloning facility somewhere beneath Safari Adventure.
Shiny thing. Help, new friend.
Do you know anything about a cloning facility around here?
New friend say strange words. Sito not know what new friend want. Sito see wrinkly man come from big triangle house long time ago. Go to big triangle house. Find cloning facility. Stop monsters. Sito come with new friend. Sito help.
Can you get your family to help us?
Chris big and strong. Chris help new friend and Sito.
Cito.
Sito strong. Sito protect family. Big triangle house. It have doors Sito never open. This door Sito not know how to do. Open.
Terminal only. Cito.
Sito strong. Sito protect family. Sito strong. Sito protect family.
This is Dr. Darren McDermott, last known survivor at the Safari Adventure Replication Facility. This...
Family.
It seems like Dr. Hine was kidnapped. Taken somewhere called the Angry Anaconda? We find that, and we can find his passcode to get into the cloning facility.
Sound like name of snake from old zoo. Oh, maybe doctor under giant metal snake.
Giant metal snake? That doesn't make much sense.
New friend, not worry. Sito no. It big. What word? Ride. Ride like big snake. Sito see from everywhere. Very big. Very snaky. It uphill behind Sue. Maybe Dr. Man there.
Good job, Cito. I knew you'd be helpful.
Sito help. Sito like help new friend.
Thirsty? Head over to Doc Phosphate's saloon in Dry Rock Gulch to purchase an ice-cold Nuka-Cola Wild.
This it. Big metal stick.
Wish it hadn't come to that. Free for the taking.
Nice.
He don't do good.
Nothing stays hidden forever. Not if I have my say.
Got it.
Dr. Man have key. We open clothing facility.
Attention guests. The last outbound train to the World Transit Center will be leaving the park promptly at 11:55 p.m. Thank you.
Out the door. Baby, quit raiding my heart. You took all I had and left me. I can't stand being apart. This ain't no way to try and test me. I know you remember all the fun we had playing the odds in Easy City. And when we roasted that caravan down in the fens, I was so happy to have you with me. But after a while, I couldn't keep denying what I daily witness. The cats, the guns, the blood-soaked ground, well, I just couldn't hold your interest. Now I don't buy what they tell me, that you can't ever be satisfied. I'll kill every last man in the whole wide world just to have you by my side. Baby, quit raiding my heart. Bring back the love you stole. I can't stand being apart. I need you here to make me whole.
I ain't gonna lie to you all. Love hurts. It really does. I mean, that's what my friend said when you told me the story, and then I went and wrote a book about it. Whatever. It's Red Eye here, running Raider Radio. You love it, and you know it. Hey, got an update for all you louses out there. You know how the bottling plant has been chock full of nuke alerts for as long as we've been here.
This is Dr. Darren McDermott, last known survivor at the Safari Adventure Replication Facility, continuing my personal recordings. I've been continuing to modify the NukaGen replicator to provide a source of food. It's ironic that the very same device Nuka World was using to create its animal specimens for leisure has become integral to my survival. Using a tissue sample from a cow, I was able to replicate a viable clone, consume it as food, then use the remaining tissue to create another. I figure as long as the NukaGen replicator continues to function, I'll have an endless supply of food for years to come. Dr. Hine would be proud of my accomplishment. It's sad. It's been so long, I've almost forgotten what he looked like. My God, it's been decades now. Maybe even a century or more, hasn't it? Has it been so long? I'll continue recording later.
All those damn robots in the galactic zone? No longer a problem, thanks to our kick-ass overboss.
This is Dr. Darren McDermott, last known survivor at the Safari Adventure Replication Facility, continuing my personal recordings. It's been... hell, I don't know how long it's been. I think I stopped counting months ago. Or was it years? Even with the scientific equipment at my disposal, it's clear there's no going back from what I've become. The radiation from the bombs has taken its toll on my body, twisting and deforming my physical appearance. But instead of falling into despair, I've embraced the change and used it as a basis for my new cloning research. Perhaps this curse will turn out to be a blessing. I just wish Dr. Hine was here to guide my hand. I feel lost without him.
Wait, this new overboss is the real deal, man. Getting shit done. You're all a bunch of psychopaths, and I love you for it. This is Raider Radio, and it's for you.
So, I told you about Atlas, the meanest raider to ever wander this world. Now we out for Hope, a beautiful raider from a rival gang that didn't give two shits about him. Now, like I said, Atlas, he used to get his way. He gathered up a big
You've
old
seen
army
better
of raiders
days, haven't you?
right up to the top town where Hope began. It was all holed up, but demanded she come out and talk to him. Hope, headstrong as she was, very politely yelled over the wall. That was exactly where he could shove his intentions. I hear she launched that golden Brahmin right back over the wall at him too. Atlas, as you might imagine, didn't take too kindly to being disrespected. But in his own special crazy-ass way, he found himself wanting Hope even more. He was in a bind now, you see. Couldn't let her insults stand, but he wasn't ready to just up and storm the town and risk killing Hope in the process. In my opinion, folks, ain't no relationship worth this kind of trouble. I'm just being honest with you. Anyway, so Atlas calls out a few of his lieutenants, talks to them all quiet for a few minutes. Then, these poor saps march right out in front of the wall surrounding the town, and I swear to you, they set themselves on fire right then and there. Over the screaming, Atlas yells that if he can convince these good men to set fire to themselves, imagine what he can convince the other couple hundred men to do to their town. Personally, I'd find that a pretty convincing argument. But Hope, she ain't backing down. She yells that Atlas can set himself on fire. That'd get him about as far as anything. Now I tell you, when Atlas hears this, he gets angry beyond all reason. And he slams those giant fists down on the ground. As the story goes, windows shattered in Diamond City. And a whole section of Lexington comes crashing down just for the shock. Hope and her gang wake up the next morning and find their town the only thing still standing as far as the eye can see. Atlas says one of the last threats to make before he storms their gates. And honestly, between us, this whole thing is already gone way off the rails. Now Hope, she's a good woman, a raider through and through, but she takes care of her own. She knows there ain't no way her little gang can stand up to Atlas and his army. So she knows she's got to
is Dr. Darren McDermott, last known survivor at the Safari Adventure Replication Facility, continuing my personal recordings. I ventured outside today and almost got spotted by a group of wasteland scavengers that had wandered into Safari Adventure.
Looking for something specific?
That's right. We're taking the park. The whole damn thing. Shake your head at me. I'm telling you, that's what's going down. You just wait. This new overboss is the real deal, man. Getting shit done. It's Red Eye here, running Raider Radio. You love it, and you know it. Here's a note that came in. Hey, Red Eye, I heard you were wondering where super mutants
Now
came
boarding
from.
at the
Maybe you
galaxy.
should ask your mom. Real classy, jackass. This one ain't about me. It's about this friend that I have, who is not me.
First time I ever seen you was down at the beach by Revere. Through a thick black haze of fire and smoke, things suddenly seemed so clear. I knew I had to have you, make you mine at any cost. Gave up on my old crew, never worried about what I lost. I gave you gold.
Just a reminder that Nuka World is not responsible for injuries sustained by the audience during the Cola Clowns Comedy Cavalcade.
Running out the door. Baby, quit raiding my heart. You took all I had, left me. I can't stand being apart. This ain't no way to try and test me. I know you remember all the fun we had playing the odds. And when we roasted that caravan down in the fens, I was so happy to have you with me. But after a while, I couldn't keep denying what I daily
done? No more monsters?
And they should not be coming back. Your family.
Sito so happy. How Sito thank.
I have some friends moving in here, but if you play it cool, we can all get along. Can you do that?
Sito trust you. Sito like more new friends. Before go, here, new friend take. It better. Thank you.
Hey, asshole! You're listening to Raider Radio. Here's an announcement from Mags Black to the disciple who found a red ribbon on her bunk this morning. You know what you did, as do we. God, she even writes like a sorry, mic is still on. I ever tell you all about the time I got my name? So this one time, a long time ago, I'm enjoying myself, out in the combat zone. A few bets, a few drinks, a whole lot of jokes. I'm making friends, having a good time. Now this one guy, he gets jealous. I mean, I can't blame him. It happens to me all the time. People just get upset that they ain't as cool. Anyway, he's this really big guy. I mean, huge guy, actually. I don't remember his name. Doesn't matter. Shut up. So
Attention
this big
guests.
idiot
In
decides
case
he's
of
gonna
emergency,
challenge me
anti-venom
to a
is
drinking
available at the
contest.
exit
Yes,
for the
he
reptile
figures
house.
he'll make me look like a fool in front of all the nice folks at the combat zone. So he lumbers up to me, comes up to my table, tells me he can drink me under the table. I'm like, the hell you can, try me. So everybody gathers round because it's clear this is gonna be the coolest thing that happens all night. And we just go at it, just shot after shot after shot. Now, the whole time, he's talking shit about me. I mean, telling me I'm gonna lose, telling me that I'm a piece of shit, all this stuff, and I'm just laughing. I'm laughing, I'm taking my shots. Now, I'm so drunk, and I mean so drunk, that it's crazy. Later on, people were like, man, you were so amazing. I didn't even know how you could still be standing. I've never seen anyone drink that much. And after a while, I see that big guy starting to get wobbly, right? Like he's not gonna last much longer. But I take a minute to make sure that I'm not so drunk that I'm just seeing shit. But I'm right, it's him. He is wobbly. So, I push through it, man. I knuckle down and I keep taking shots. Finally, he just goes face first into the table. Out cold, no question. And I'm so pumped up, I pick this guy up. I shit you not, I picked him right up, totally raged out, and then I just, bam, slam him back down onto the floor. And I'm screaming, yeah, man, yeah, who's the best, who's the best? And this one guy, he comes over, he looks at me and he's like, oh man, you blew all the blood vessels in your eye, man. That's totally messed up. That's so cool. And then everyone cheers even more, and I was so pumped up, I didn't even feel it. And everyone's all like, yeah, let's hear it for Red Eye. Oh, it was pretty great. You should have been there. Hey, asshole! You're listening to Raider Radio. Hey, got an update for all you louses out there. You know how the bottling plant has been chock full of nuka-lurks for as long as we've been here. Like, I personally know at least 3 jackasses who got themselves killed trying to loot the place. Anyway, that ain't a problem no more. Our new overboss has been good to his word and taken over the plant, meaning the whole friggin' park is ours. It's all ours, man. At the overboss's orders, the pack is now running the show out there. If you're on good terms with them, well, maybe they'll share some caps with you. If you're not on good terms, well, you're lost, man. So, I was thinking about the time I came to Nuka World. I ever tell you deadbeats that story? Doesn't matter. I feel like telling it now. Shut up. So, like a year ago, I'm running with this gang. Pretty good deal. I mean, I probably could have been in charge, but whatever. I don't need that kind of hassle, right? I mean, I'm totally capable of running my own gang. Probably the best friggin' gang you've ever seen. But anyway, I hear this dude, Coulter, is putting together a huge-ass team of raiders to take over Nuka World. And I hear this, and I just gotta go check it out. See if it's the real deal. Now, the guys I'm running with, they're all upset that I'm leaving. They're so upset they just keep saying, "Oh, come on, man, you have to stay. You're the best out of all of us. We're screwed without you." But I'm like, "No, man, I ain't gonna let you guys hold me back." So I go out on my own, I travel through some crazy shit you wouldn't believe even if I told you about it, and I wind up here. Now I find out who Coulter is, and I just march right up to his face and say, "Well, here I am, now what?" And you could see right away that he was impressed. He looks at me and he says, "Man, you look like hell. How long has it been since you slept?" And I say, "Well, I don't know, man, doesn't matter. I can sleep when I'm dead." And you could see on his face that he was totally impressed, just like he knew I was the real deal. So first he says, "Man, I am impressed. You're the real deal, Red Eye. I'm gonna call you that because your eyes are bloodshot as hell and it looks really cool." He says, "You're gonna be my right-hand man because I can tell just by looking at you that I can count on you." But then, he stops and he sees the guitar I'm carrying and he says, "Oh, no shit, you can play?" And I look at him and I say, "I don't know, man. Can I?" "Yeah, Coulter, like you said, I am the real deal." And he loses his mind. He's so excited. He says, "Oh, no way. I got an even more important job for you. Get your ass into that radio station and make it amazing." Well, and here we are. Swear to you, true story. All of it, every word. Of course, Coulter ended up being kind of a chump, but I mean, I knew that from the beginning. I probably could have challenged him right there, made myself the overboss, but, whatever. I like this gig just fine. Yeah. You're all a bunch of psychopaths, and I love you for it. This is Raider Radio, and it's for you. Who wants some good news? You? Is it you? Because I got some. I say Kitty Kingdom, and you immediately think what? Ghouls, right? Well, think again, half-wits. Not only did the overboss wade in there and wipe them out, he was nice enough to take the one ghoul left with half a brain and give him a friggin' job. You believe that? The disciples are now kings, or I guess queens, of the castle out there, so you lot play nice. Here's a little something which I know you've all heard pieces of before, only this time you've got Red Eye, the master of storytelling, to lay it on you. Now this here is a true story. And I know it's a true story because I heard like 10 different versions from 10 different guys, all of them swearing it's true. And when you get a story like that, well, you just know there's gotta be some truth to it. Well, the way this story starts is a mystery. Nobody knows where the legendary raider named Atlas came from. Some say he was in the Great War, got hit right smack in the face with one of them big nukes, shrugged it off, and kept on going. Some say he just appeared out of thin air, like the wastes themselves conjuring him up. And some say he was the product of a night of unholy passion between a super mutant, a Deathclaw, and Satan himself. Now, most of you all know the later stories, how Atlas single-handedly took down that band of super mutants south of Boston. I heard he bit the head off the leader's dog. The head, clean off. Or that time he took a group of 5 men. Only 5, downtown straight into a rival gang's territory, and walked out with their leader's son just because the kid said some mean things about Atlas's mother. But the biggest story was that spot way north of Boston. What the hell was the name of it again? Doesn't matter, I guess because it ain't there no more. Andover. Andover, I think that was it. Somewhere up there. Anyway, this little shithole of a town was home to the Junkers, a gang that by most regs never should have lasted more than, like, a week. I don't know how they made it, but they survived. They got by, and somehow they got noticed. In particular, Atlas noticed the gang leader's woman, a blonde number named Hope. Atlas, they say, was smitten, in love from the moment he laid eyes on her. Hope, though, well, she didn't feel the same.
You're all a bunch of psychopaths, and I love you for it. This is Raider Radio, and it's for you. General announcement. I don't know where this rumor started that my name is Russell, but, well, it's Red Eye, okay? Just Red Eye. Forget this Russell shit.
So, I told you about Atlas, the meanest raider to ever wander this world, and how he fell for Hope, a beautiful raider from a rival gang that didn't give 2 shits about him. Now, like I said, Atlas, he was used to getting his way, so we gathered up a big old army of raiders, marched right up to the town where Hope's gang, the Junkers, was all holed up, and demanded she come out and talk to him. Hope, headstrong as she was, very politely yelled over the wall and told Atlas exactly where he could shove his intentions. I hear she launched that golden Brahmin right back over the wall at him too. Atlas, as you might imagine, didn't take too kindly to being disrespected, but in his own special crazy-ass way, he found himself wanting Hope even more. He was in a bind now, you see. He couldn't let her insults stand, but he wasn't ready to just up and storm the town and risk killing Hope in the process. In my opinion, folks, ain't no relationship worth this kind of trouble. I'm just being honest with you. Anyway, so Atlas calls out a few of his lieutenants, talks to them all quiet for a few minutes. Then these poor saps march right out in front of the wall surrounding the town, and I swear to you, they set themselves on fire right then and there. Over the screaming, Atlas yells that if he can convince these good men to set fire to themselves, imagine what he can convince the other couple hundred men to do to their town. Personally, I'd find that a pretty convincing argument. But Hope, she ain't backing down. She yells that Atlas can set himself on fire. That'd get him about as far as anything. Now I tell you, when Atlas hears this, he gets angry beyond all reason, and he slams those giant fists down on the ground. As the story goes, windows shattered in Diamond City, and a whole section of Lexington comes crashing down just from the shock of it. Hope and her gang wake up the next morning and find their town's the only thing still standing as far as the eye can see. Atlas says it's the last threat he's gonna make
You say the
before he
word.
storms their gates, and And honestly, between us, this whole thing has already gone way off the rails. Now, Hope, she's a good woman, a raider through and through, but she takes care of her own. She knows there ain't no way her little gang can stand up to Atlas and his army. And so she knows what she's got to do. The white flag goes up, and Hope herself walks right out the front gate. Says if Atlas gives his word that her gang is safe, she'll go free. Only, he's got a shake on it. Atlas, proud man that he is, takes her up on that offer. And it's not until he's shaking her hand that he hears the beeping. Clever woman that she was, Hope went and strapped herself up with more than a couple of mini-nukes. She knew what she was about. Now, I am told that on that day, the sun might as well not even have come up, for all the good it did next to the brightness of that explosion. Men hundreds of miles away went blind. Birds dropped out of the sky for days after. And for as big and as tough as he was, they ain't never found all of Atlas. Like I said at the top, true story. All of it. Is there a moral in all of this? Hell if I know. Hey, got some news for you all. Word's getting around that the overboss has been seen meeting up with the head honchos for each of the gangs. No one's told me shit yet, but doesn't take a genius to figure out what's going on. That's right, we're taking the park,
aren't you?
the whole damn thing. Don't shake your head at me, I'm telling you, that's what's going down. You just wait. This new overboss is the real deal, man. Getting shit done. You're all a bunch of psychopaths, and I love you for it. This is Raider Radio, and it's for you. Hey, got an update for all you louses out there. You know how the bottling plant has been chock full of nuke-alerts for as long as we've been here. Like, I personally know at least 3 jackasses who got themselves killed trying to loot the place. Anyway, that ain't a problem no more. Our new overboss has been good to his word and taken over the plant, meaning the whole friggin' park is ours. It's all ours, man. At the overboss's orders, the pack is now running the show out there. If you're on good terms with them, well, maybe they'll share some caps with you. If you're not on good terms, well... your loss, man. This here is a song I wrote totally by myself, without any help at all. Red-Eye original, you could say. Hey there, fella, what you doing out here all alone? Hasn't anybody told you you're better off staying home? See, these roads ain't safe at night, especially out here on your own. You might run into someone like me, get yourself knocked upside the dome. Give me what you got, I'm only gonna count to 10. Give me what you got, I won't say it again. Punk, I'm the one with the gun, so I'll tell you when you're done. Now give me what you got, and you might just walk away.
Heads up.
What you got for me?
Looking mighty fine tonight. I'm afraid I'm gonna need all your caps. Don't think about putting up a fight. Didn't anybody tell you that raiders run this town? Too late now, shut that little mouth. I got no problem putting you down. Give me what you got, I'm only gonna count to 10. Give me what you got, I won't say it again. I'm the one with the gun, this here's my idea of fun. Now give me what you got, and I might let you walk away. Turn out your pockets, don't hold nothing back. Arguing will get you killed, so don't give me no flack. I see suckers every day that they think they can take me on. Well, you'll see that I'm still here, and they're all gone. Give me what you got. I changed my mind. I'll count to 3. Give me what you got. You listening to me? I'm the one with a gun. Don't take shit from anyone. Hell no, we ain't through yet, cuz you wanna know a secret? Even if you give me what you got, ain't no chance you're gonna walk away. Yeah, man.
I'll be damned.
Yeah,
You
hell
actually
yeah.
did it.
You don't have to come
Nuka
up to me
World
and
is
say,
ours.
man, Red Eye,
All of it.
that was so good. Man, I love that. I already know it's good. I don't need your approval.
I made a promise to all of you, and I followed through. There's nothing more to it than that.
You make it sound like it's no big deal. You've just got to understand, we ain't ever been on ground this solid before. Now that we're here, let's keep this party going. I'm thinking it's time we set our sights on the Commonwealth.
Why bother with the Commonwealth? Don't we have everything we need over here?
That sounds like Coulter talking, boss. Ain't a good sign. Taking back Nuka World is a big friggin' deal, no question. But it can't be the end of things. Needs to be a beginning. These bunch of savages need a goal, something to focus on. If they ain't got it, they'll wind up turning on each other. In an operation this big, we're gonna need more of, well, everything. Nobody's gonna hand it to us. We need to take it. Commonwealth has a ton of shitty little settlements that could be put to better use. Don't you think?
Oh, nuts. I was just starting to get cozy in my little castle.
There you go again. That ain't you talking. It's Coulter. He was always content to just barely scrape by. Look where that got him. We don't gotta rush into this headlong. We take it slow. Be smart about it. If we're aiming to grab a piece of the Commonwealth, it's going to take the right contacts and a lot of muscle. Right? I say we go have ourselves a chat with Shank. He's the point man for everything entering and leaving Nuka World. He floated this idea before. Been itching to talk to you ever since you took over. So I bet he's got a good idea of where to start. He's in charge of the caravan, so odds are you can find him somewhere near the marketplace.
What's he gonna do? Show me how to milk a Brahmin?
Maybe. If you ask him nicely. Just head over and talk to the guy. He'll back up what I'm saying about the Commonwealth. And while you're doing that, I've already got the gangs working on getting Nuka World's power plant up and running. It's about time we shed some real light around here and let people know we mean serious business. Oh, and if you want my advice, or if you want me to tag along, you've got it.
Hey, asshole, you're listening to Raider Radio. Hey, anybody listening? Got some good news for you. All those damn robots in the Galactic Zone, no longer a problem, thanks to our kick-ass overboss. And the overboss has decided to leave the Galactic Zone in the hands of...
You know,
the
in a lot of
operators.
instances, poor
Maybe
life
with
choices
something
will
to
get
do, they
screwed
won't be so damn bored all the time. And if it's ours, do you all realize what this means? Nuka World! It all belongs to us. All of it. Hell yeah, man. This one ain't about me.
You're
It's
the new
about
overboss,
this
right?
friend
You sure
that
made
I
an
have,
example out of
who is not me. First time I ever seen you was down at the beach by Revere. Through a thick black haze of fire and smoke, things suddenly seemed so clear. I knew I had to have you, make you mine at any cost. I gave up on my old crew, never worried about what I'd lost. I gave you gold, I gave you caps, gave you all I'd stolen more. Never counted on you stealing from me and running out the door.
Welcome back, boss.
Baby, quit raiding my heart. You took all I had and left me. I can't stand being apart. This ain't no way to try and test me. I know you remember all the fun we had playing the odds in Easy City. And when we roasted that caravan down in the fens, I was so happy to have you with me. But after a while, I couldn't keep denying what I daily witness. The caps, the guns, the blood-soaked ground, well, I just couldn't hold your interest. Now I don't buy what they tell me, that you can't ever be satisfied. I'll kill every last man in the whole wide world just to have you by my side. Baby, quit raiding my heart. Bring back the love you stole. I can't stand being apart. I need you here to make me whole. I ain't gonna lie to you all. Love hurts. It really does. I mean, that's what my friend said when he told me the story, and then I went and wrote a song about it. Whatever. It's Red Eye here, running Raider Radio. You love it, and you know it. Who wants some good news? You? Is it you? Because I got some. I say Kitty Kingdom, and you immediately think what? Ghouls, right? Well, think again, half-wits. Not only did the overboss wade in there and wipe them out, he was nice enough to take the one ghoul left with half a brain and give him a friggin' job. You believe that? The disciples are now kings, or I guess queens, of the castle out there. So you lot play nice. You all ever feel like you just can't get enough? Well, Red Eye hears you, man. He knows what it's like. Well, I've been told it's in our blood, under our skin and all that mud. Doesn't matter if I'm buried in stuff. I just can't ever get enough. I need one last score. I could be sitting on a throne in caps and still need one last score. It ain't about the haul, could just be scraps. Well, I've seen guys lose their mind just trying to
test out your skills,
onto
boss?
too much trash. They're convinced it's gold, but I can help them out by lighting in their stash. Just by being a good neighbor and pulling in that cash. I need one last score. I can clear out a whole damn town and still need one last score. Take anything that ain't nailed down. See, it ain't really about all the stuff I steal. It's more about this notion, this grand ideal, that I can take whatever, whoever, whenever I please. But sometimes this starts to feel like a disease, 'cause I can't control it, like an itch that I can't scratch. All that I can do is just add to my stash. I know it won't cure me, but what else can I do? I ain't got anything else to turn to. I need one last score. Maybe that'll make this go away. Just one more score, and I can maybe rest easy someday. It's Red Eye here, running Raider Radio. You love it, and you know it. A general note to all the assholes sending in notes saying you can do my job better than I can. I'll see you all in hell. I ever tell you all about the time I got my name? So this one time, a long time ago, I'm enjoying myself, out in the combat zone. A few bets, a few drinks, a whole lot of jokes. I'm making friends, having a good time. Now, this one guy, he gets jealous. I mean, I can't blame him. It happens to me all the time. People just get upset that they ain't as cool. Anyway, he's this really big guy. I mean, huge guy, actually. I don't remember his name. Doesn't matter. Shut up. So this big idiot decides he's gonna challenge me to a drinking contest. Guess he figures he'll make me look like a fool in front of all the nice folks in the combat zone. So he lumbers up to me, comes up to my table, tells me he can drink me under the table. I'm like, the hell you can, try me. So everybody gathers round because it's clear this is gonna be the coolest thing that happens all night. And we just go at it, just shot after shot after shot. Now, the whole time, he's talking shit about me. I mean, telling me I'm gonna lose, telling me that I'm a piece of shit, you know, all this stuff, and I'm just laughing. I'm laughing, I'm taking my shots. Now, I'm so drunk, and I mean so drunk, that it's crazy. Later on, people were like, man, you were so amazing. I didn't even know how you could still be standing. I've never seen anyone drink that much. And after a while...
Look who it is. Liking what you've done with the place, boss. Gang certainly seem pleased with their new little kingdoms. Haven't seen people this revved up since last time someone spiked the water fountains. Never formally introduced myself. Name's Shank. And if you're standing here, well, I suppose Gage figured you might be the one to finally get things back on track. How long it take him to convince you it was time to move on the Commonwealth?
And what makes you think I've been convinced?
Well, if you aren't yet, you sure as hell should be. Giving the gang spots to call their own around the park, it bought you some goodwill. But providing them with their own domains, carved from the settlements of the Commonwealth, well, I can't think of a better way to solidify your place around here. Plus, make us all a pretty penny along the way. If that interests you, well, all you've got to do is say the word, and we can let the fun begin.
If I'm gonna do this, I don't want to hurt people.
No fun in that. But look, you're the overboss. You decide you want to sweet-talk the poor sods we're gonna be dealing with instead of filling them full of lead? That's up to you. But I can't change the fact that you're gonna have to run some people out of their homes so we can give them to the gangs. No one said being boss was gonna be easy. Now, you just say if this is something you're ready to move on.
Okay, let's get started.
Music to my ears. So getting us set up in the Commonwealth's gonna require 3 things. Territory, provisions, and loyalty. First things first, territory. We're gonna need to claim a settlement for our gang to work from, an outpost. And there are 2 ways to claim new territory. You can head in yourself and convince the locals to leave, or I can get a crew together and you all can put them in the dirt. How you do it is up to you. So, first big decision. You want to talk them off their land, or you want to wipe them out?
Is there a difference between the approaches?
Well, settlers will probably rally some bodies if you try and wipe them out. But it's a guaranteed way to claim a spot. If you try to scare them off their land, there's a chance they might just tell you to take a hike. At that point, you might be able to buy them off. But it could end up getting expensive if you don't work them over a bit first. Beyond just that, there are some places out there overrun with trouble. Ghouls, children of Adam and the like. Those places aren't going to be interested in having a chat. So you're going to have more options if you go in guns blazing. Overboss? Something wrong?
I'm gonna need some time to think about it.
Of course. I'll be here.
If you ain't standing out, you ain't worth looking at.
Heads up.
Where to?
Piper.
Time for some travel fuel. Want one?
It's time we called it quits.
If you're sure, I guess I'll head home. Just,
There's some bad jobs here, but cleaning up the Pack's hideout is the worst. That's...
Hey, Shank.
So you decided how you want to claim that territory?
Let me talk to them. I'll convince them to leave.
Works for me. Once you've planted your flag in the place, I'll send a crew in to set up shop. Now, next up, you'll have to pick who you want to hold your outpost once it's established. Of course, every outpost you claim for a gang is going to be something the other gangs don't have. And none of them like the thought of their rivals getting a leg up on them. Worth thinking over as you dole out more territory. So, which gang should I have join you once you've staked your claim?
The Pack.
Sure. I'll get a stake on a string or something. That just leaves the target. Now for a new outpost, you'll usually want to target a spot with plenty of populated settlements nearby that might be able to feed our people later on. Taffington Boathouse, Croup Manor, Greentop Nursery, the Slog all had a good number of farms within striking distance last I checked. Though I'll need to go through my notes again. Make sure they're all still good to target. We're not always going to be able to run every job against every settlement. So, you ready to pick the spot for Nuka World's first new homestead?
I'm ready.
Good. So, what's the target? Need you to give me... Want to give me another target? Or maybe change up the job?
Let's do this.
Your call.
Shank.
So you decided how you want to claim that territory?
Let me talk to them.
Works for which gang?
The pack.
You got it. Now, you ready to
Sure. We can't target certain settlements with certain jobs?
Unfortunately. Can't talk people off their land if there's no one around to talk to and the like. Most cases, I'll try to let you know why we can't target a place. But the biggest hindrance is if there's already some activity going on there. Though if that is the case, that Pip-Boy of yours might be able to give you some info on whatever might be blocking us hitting that spot. Now, you ready to pick that first settlement?
What were those targets you'd recommended before?
Croup Manor, Taffington Boathouse, Greentop Nursery, and the Slog. Again, I can't guarantee those will all be available targets till I check my notes. But if they are, they're certainly a good place to start. Now you ready to make your decision?
I'm ready.
Good. So, wait. Pretty sure that place is one of yours, boss. That's where you want to hit?
Actually, I changed my mind.
Of course. You want to give me another target? Or did you maybe want to change up the job?
I want to change the job.
Sure thing. How you want?
Let me talk to them.
Works for me. Which gang should I have join?
The pack.
You got. Now, the target. You ready to decide where this...
I'm ready.
Good. So, you alright, boss? Want to give me another target? Or maybe...
Let's do this.
Your call. So you decided how you want to claim that territory?
Let me talk to...
Works for...
Right.
Which game?
Sure. The disciples.
Yeah? Better bring a tarp. Now, the target. You ready to decide where this is going down?
Not just yet.
Sure.
Shank.
So you decided how you want to claim that territory?
Let me talk to them. I'll convince them to leave.
Works for me. Which gang should I have join you once you've staked your claim?
The operators.
Got it. I'm sure they'll appreciate you thinking of them. Now, the target. You ready to decide where this is going down?
What were those targets you'd recommended before?
Croup Manor, Taffington Boathouse, Greentop Nursery, and the Slog. Again, I can't guarantee those will all be available targets till I check my notes. But if they are, they're certainly a good place to start. Now you ready to make your decision?
I'm ready.
Good.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm. Huh. I think that one's your territory, boss. You're sure that's the one you want to hit?
Does that matter?
Only if you want to keep control of it. Targeting a settlement for a job is gonna break whatever connections you might have had to the place. Worth taking a moment to consider how much you like having that spot under your thumb. So, that the target?
That one's the target.
Just wanted to make sure. So, to get these folks to scram, you got two main options. Buy them out, or scare them off. Either way, the more afraid they are, the simpler or cheaper getting them gone will be. Lizzie Wyeth over with the operators should have some toys that'll make running them off easier. And it's worth keeping in mind, the more populated or fortified a place is, the more prep you're gonna want to do before trying to run them off. But ultimately, it's up to you, boss. Good luck.
Hey, you.
Hey, something I can do for you?
There's a gang of raiders coming for this place. Mine. But if you leave right now, I promise you, we won't have any problems.
You want this place? Listen, not trying to piss you off here, but but I'm not sure that's going to work. This is home.
I'm gonna make this easy for you. Take these caps and go.
Caps? For this? Yeah, fine. I guess it's all yours.
Hey.
Not gonna bother you, all right?
Hey there.
Yeah. I'm thinking this place will do. At least once we get some supplies coming in. You ought to head back, boss. Let him know how it went.
Well, well. Rumor going around is that some big bad raider boss strolled into the Commonwealth and talked a group of settlers right off their land. Not too shabby. I'll make sure your cut of any caps the outpost pulls in are waiting in your quarters. So, now that we got part 1 on the books, we can move on to part 2, provisions. If you want to hang on to this newfound territory, you're going to need to convince a nearby settlement to start handing over shipments of supplies. I'll make sure those shipments get distributed direct to the outpost. Any caps they provide will be waiting in your trunk up in Fizztop. And the more a settlement produces for itself, the more of each we can get them to cough up. Now, like before, the method's up to you. You can try talking to them yourself, convince them to hand over the goods, or you and a crew can introduce some bullets to some kneecaps.
Are there any details I should know about these methods?
Well, these jobs run pretty similar to those for claiming territory. Using force will give you more places you can target. Plus, settlers can't just blow you off. You try scaring them into paying up without laying some groundwork first, it could end up being a costly endeavor. Now, any thoughts on how you want to do this?
Let me talk to them. I'll get them to hand over.
Sure. So, which crew you want keeping an eye on the place once you get them to bend the knee?
The pack.
Works for me. Then all that's left is the target. Only wrinkle is that it's got to be near our crew's new outpost. No settlement's just gonna hand over goods if there's no one close by to follow up on threats. And if you ever want to see for yourself which settlements are within range of our outpost, you can check the map in your Pip-Boy. Joint called Nordhagen Beach, I think, is close enough to work. Could be a good target, though I'd need to check my notes, of course. So,
Right.
Oh, that place. Isn't that one of your old stomping grounds? Sure that's the one?
That one's the target.
Of course, boss. So, to get these settlers to cough up provisions, they need to know that we aren't a crew to be trifled with. You can try convincing them to pay up, or you could rough them up some. Let them know we mean business. Plus, having an outpost nearby gives us another option. Claiming the airwaves. Building a Nuka World radio transmitter at an outpost within range of the target will let them know we're closing in on them. Your Pip-Boy map should show you which outposts are close enough to serve. And if none of that works, well, I suppose you could always try paying one of them to convince the rest. But you got options. Good luck.
The only way you get old in this job is assume everyone's out to kill you. Hope you ain't one of them synths, here to spy on me.
Hey, you.
Just some raiders with a radio station. Nothing to be afraid of. What can I do for you?
You ever heard of Nuka World?
The theme park with all the raiders? Sure. Why?
I'm here to make you an offer. This place will supply me and my friends in Nuka World caps, food, whatever you got. In exchange, we won't bother you.
Oh, I don't know. A lot of hard work goes into this place. Can't just give it to you.
How about you and I make a deal? You get this place supplying my people.
You'll pay me? Yeah. Everybody, I got some news. Don't think you're gonna like it.
Sounds like they're gonna tear the place apart if we don't get the hell out of there.
Then I guess we'll just have to let them know who they're dealing with. You did good. Now get going. The adults are gonna discuss this. Figured this would happen sooner or later. Our outposts caught the attention of some of our new neighbors in the Commonwealth. An outside crew of raiders think we're honing in on their territory. Sounds like they're planning to tear the place up, and our people with it. Suppose this provides us a good opportunity to make an example. You thinking what I'm thinking?
What can you tell me about this gang?
Not a whole lot. Our scout said the boss calls himself Sinner. Claims to have a decent-sized crew ready to take what we stole fair and square. Suppose he just needs to learn who his betters are. So, are you and I of the same mind on how that ought to get done?
I will rip them to shreds personally.
Bingo. Only language raiders in the Commonwealth understand. Force. But you should probably get going. You wouldn't want to keep our new friends waiting. Wouldn't be neighborly.
Weak.
Commonwealth raiders. Got no respect.
Hey.
Good. You're here. Got word those punks were spotted not far from here, boss. Whole place is on alert. We'll keep an eye out.
Who's in charge around here? I'll tear their heart out. You! You, the Nuka World waste pile that thought you could move your gang into Sinner's territory and live? You give me one good reason I shouldn't slice you open and eat your heart right here.
You listen closely. This land is ours. So turn around and crawl back under whatever rock you came from. Right now.
Whoa, whoa, easy. Take it easy, all right? Sure, just, keep it. Place was a shithole anyway.
Heard some rumbles, this one didn't get you either. Figure I shouldn't be surprised.
Those raiders won't be causing us any more problems.
That's what I've been hearing. So I suppose your recent success brings us to the next step. Loyalty. Without loyalty, everything that's yours ain't. And to keep a crew loyal, you need to keep them happy. Now, keeping raiders happy isn't real hard. Just have to make sure they've got their basic necessities, just like any other settlement. That they've got some things to keep them entertained, and that their food's taken care of, which, with raiders, well, isn't like dealing with other settlements. Now, if you want me to go into detail on any of that, you just say.
What can you tell me about entertainment for the outpost?
Well, it's a damn handy way to keep folks distracted if you're lacking in certain basics. Constructing pick-me-up stations or getting one of your crew working on a booze still will certainly help lift your outpost's spirits. And if the place has got a Nuka World transmitter powered up, you can construct amplifiers to help as well. Anything else I can answer for you?
Tell me more about providing food for the outpost.
So, managing your outpost's food can get a little tricky. No one ever joined a crew to dig in the dirt, so you'll want to make sure you've convinced enough settlements to supply your gang. People at the outpost can farm in a pinch, but they sure as hell won't be happy about it. Now, if you're ever wondering if your outpost has enough food, you should take a look in your Pip-Boy. It ought to have a page that'll show you everything your outpost currently needs, food included. If they're low on grub, it's probably time to get a new settlement supplying you. Or you could always drop some food direct in their workshop if it comes to it. Now, was there something else?
I want to know more about managing the outpost's basic necessities.
Day-to-day needs. They're pretty straightforward. Just need to make sure you've set up solid defenses, plenty of beds under cover, and enough clean water to go around. Not much more to it than that. Was there anything else?
I think I've got everything I need to know.
Sure. If you've ever got more questions, you come find me. Or you can always consult. No better tool to tell you what your outpost may be hurting. Now, this time around, seems the outpost doesn't need much setting up. Means we can start looking onward. And with the place in as good shape as it is, I was thinking it might be time I set up shop there. Save you. You just let me know if that's something that it... So, you ready for the final?
And that is?
Bodies. And not the kind the disciples like to leave sitting around. Because what you've made is a foothold. To solidify our place, our outfit's gonna need some real numbers. 2 more outposts carved from the Commonwealth ought to do the trick. Get all that together, and, well, we'll have a real base of power on our hands. With that kind of clout, we'll be able to start setting up dealers at our outposts. Get to selling stuff like real damn towns. We keep expanding from there, we'll even be able to set up spots where the locals can come drop off tribute. But I'm getting ahead of myself. For now, you'll want to start by claiming another 2 outposts. You just let me know whenever you want to get rolling on those jobs. So, boss, what's the plan?
I want you to head to an outpost.
Yeah, sure. Where am I going? Suppose I better get a move on then. See you there, boss.
Hi there. If you
Please, just don't hurt me.
Boss, someone's coming through the gauntlet. Go see Fridge. He'll tell you what to do.
Just... When I thought things couldn't get any worse, you had to turn up.
Plenty of prizes still left in the redemption system.
I heard you were looking for me.
You heard the alarm, right? That means someone's in the gauntlet. Looks like a real tough one, too. What happens next is up to you. You can take him on yourself in the arena, or I can make sure our little rat never gets out of the maze.
Time to put on a show.
Hell yeah! No better way to earn a raider's respect than kicking some ass in front of a crowd. Just head for the arena whenever you're ready, boss.
You're lucky Nisha's in charge. If it were up to me, you'd be dead. You really should rethink where you stand. Unless you're a fan of watching it back.
Hey there, boss. You looking for me to set up a couple jobs so we can start claiming those 2 outposts? Or did you need something else?
Was hoping you could arrange...
You got it. Just...
About time I talked some settlers into providing us with supplies.
Ought to take care of those new outposts first, boss. Then we can talk supplies. Now, if there's something I can set up for you...
I want to claim another outpost for...
Got it. So how'd you want to approach it? Talk them into leaving yourself?
Uh-huh. I'll convince...
Got it. And...
the pack.
I'll send word along. So, where you want... Oh, damn. Sorry, boss. No dice. Don't think there's someone for us to intimidate at that spot. You want to name a different target? Or a different job, maybe?
Let's try another target.
Just need the details. So, what's the target? Huh. I think that one's yours.
That one's the target.
Just wanted to make... So, standard runoff job. You can scare the hell out of them, or try to buy them off. Whatever you need to do to get them off their land. Claiming additional outposts within range of the target will also help make convincing them.
Hey.
Hey, something I can do for you?
Are you the one in charge around here?
About as much as anyone, sure.
There's a gang of raiders coming for this place.
You want this place? Listen, not trying to piss you off here, but I'm not sure.
Look, I'm trying to help you here. You need to go. Now.
Oh, that's...
Hey, boss. Just one more outpost to claim. You want me to set up that job, you just say. So, what do you need?
I'm interested in running a job.
Yeah.
A new outpost. I want to get one set up.
And did you want to talk?
I'll go have a word.
Sounds like a... And which cruise ship?
The Disciples.
Got it. So, where do you want to hit? Huh. I think that one's...
That one's the top.
So, standard runoff job. You can scare the hell out of them, or try to buy them off.
My back hurts. Hey, you.
Feet hurt. Yes? What do you want?
There's a gang of raiders coming.
You want this place? Listen. Oh, that's how it...
Not gonna bother you, all right?
The land's yours, okay?
Hey, Shank.
Boss, I just got word. We need to get back to Nuka World. Now. The Disciples have turned on us. Nisha didn't like how you were handing out new territory. Now she and her crew have gone and stormed Nuka World's power plant. The other bosses are waiting on you before they move in. You need to get back there before these turncoats do something stupid. Well, something else stupid. roaches.
Ooh, think there's someone that needs a spanking.
Wouldn't that be the cheeriest place in all the world?
Who's there?
Fine. Scams are off.
What? That it?
The Raiders keep talking about bloodworms. I hope I never find out what those are.
The traders here are no better than slaves.
I hope I never find out what those are.
Came a long way to see this place.
Aaron.
Everyone runs out of ammo sooner or later. So, what do you need?
Sure. Let's take a look.
You got it.
I thought about trying my hand at the gauntlet just to see if I could do it. Wasting time now. No one's stopping me.
Hear something? Maybe we get something good. Need some time. What's going on?
Gage,
Need something, boss?
come with me. I need your help.
Yeah, okay. Sure.
It was pretty great.
Look alive.
What's up, boss?
Over here.
You're the overboss.
Go check that out.
Sounds like a plan. Okay, boss.
Look alive.
What you need, boss?